And turn into your breath here. So let the belly breathe the earth. And right now, notice if the shoulders are hunched up, maybe crawl them down a little bit. Soften the skin across the face. Bringing in the space of letting go and letting be. I love the idea of softening into the breath, softening into the mind and the physical body. So if you ever come into a child's pose that doesn't feel quite right, this is another great option of surrender. Come into that 3-part breathing, that Dirga breath, the Dirga pranayam. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand down, rib cage to the side, and heart center open. And then let it all go, go, go. Again, feel the shoulders relax. So full 3-part breathing. And this is also an invitation for that Ujjayi pranayam, sound on the back of the throat. So invite these practices in, the breath, connecting deeply into our practice. Let's thread this breath throughout our practice today. Beautiful sunny Wednesday. One more deep breath in. Releasing that breath practice, and just turn your gaze off the short edge of the mat, and then slide the hands so they're in cactus arms or field gold arms off the side of the mat. Just gently turn your head right, turn your head left. You can let one cheek come to the mat and then the other. Draw the shoulders down, though. I want you to really pull the scapula down, shoulders away from the earlobes. And when you're ready, turn your gaze to the left and slide your right leg up into that frog pose. Front, just the right knee is about hip height or toward the hip height. You can flex the right foot, get up toward that leg, and then see what it feels maybe to turn away. And just again, still grounding, you'll have a little space between your hip and your mat. And just breathe into this gentle hip opener. So maybe coming back into that deeper Ujjayi pranayam. The inhale, the exhale, the little whisper on the back of the throat. When you're ready, slide the left arm out to the side, shoulder height or a little lower. Push off the right hand, right by the heart center, and start to roll over as if you're trying to look to your right frog leg and lift that up. So you're going to come into a nice shoulder stretch now. Many of us will have our legs up in the air. You can just bend the right knee, or the foot might find a space behind you. So this should feel yummy across the front of the shoulder. You might want to move their right leg around to stretch the left shoulder. So just put some gentle pressure on the shoulder to open up the front. We're kind of in these hunch places now of keyboarding and forwarding and phones and stuff. So this is a nice place to open up that heart. Yeah, one side at a time. If it's right for you, if you have access, you can take your right hand and you can bend your right knee in towards your body and grab the top of the foot. Now this might be a lot. It might be turn into laughter yoga as you try to grab the leg, or you can use a strap or skip this part. You can also come up onto your right hand underneath you, out to the side if that's too much, and give yourself a quad stretch. So I love the opening of the heart and the same moves together. It gives it a little bit more oomph as you draw that right heel to the ground. Right heel towards your hip. Take another breath. And when you're ready, roll yourself back to the front. So release that bind, slide off the shoulder, and come up onto the hands off the mat. And just give it a little roll. So you don't have to come high on this, but kind of that gecko-y lizard. We're into a lot of animals today. Frog legs, geckos. So take a breath and exhale. So you're going to decide how much length and opening you want in the heart center front body as well as back. And when you're ready, drop the forehead to the mat. Tuck the chin, pull the belly in, tuck, look to the heart center, and now straight up and down. So open it up, chin goes forward, then tuck the chin, forehead to mat, come back up, rolling, arching. And do that one more time. So lead the chin down, top of the head, forehead goes to the mat, roll back up. And then find that gentle rest, forehead on hands. Lengthen one leg, lengthening the other leg, and a few breaths here of centering. Maybe noticing different parts of the body a little more open to receive. Deep 3-part breath. So when you're ready, start to come into that other side of the frog legs. Open up the arms, so field gold arms or cactus arms. Elbows about chest height, palms down. And this time bring the left leg up. So use your foot to get yourself there, use your hand, and maybe look the opposite way, drawing shoulders down. And if that's too much, sometimes we're a little stiff on one side, turn the other way, or can look forward as well. Breathe gently into this hip opener. Yeah. Connecting the breath with these gentle stretches to open your practice today. When you're ready, slide your opposite arm out to the side. So most likely it's your right arm out, and you're going to slide the left arm up and push off and turn toward your frog leg and lift up and back and down. So I'm giving you the back side of what this might look like. You're probably like, what is that? So again, shoulder down, head can release down as well. So keep breathing and listen to both sides of the body. So again, really your practice today. So again, that top leg might float off the ground. You might give it a little kick. You might lengthen it. You might come into that quad stretch. Again, maybe it's more like I want more shoulder than quad, but if you're interested, again, you can bend that knee towards your armpit and slide the hand down to the ankle or the top of the foot. Kiss the knees together. Oh, it feels good. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, this is a nice place for a strap as well. When you're ready, release that leg down. Place one hand to the mat and the other, and bring yourself back into a child's pose. Maybe knees wide of the mat, big toes together, and press back. Notice how the breath changes with each pose you bring in. And when you're ready, gently bring yourself forward and bring the knees right behind the wrists. And let's just come back into a child's pose and then lift forward. So maybe coming through a gentle arch of the back. Exhale as you come back into child's pose. Inhale as you come forward and gaze up to the sky. Inhale forward. So let the breaths be deep, as if you're trying to breathe in every moment of this day. Next time you come forward, let's curl our toes underneath. And instead of going into a child's pose, bring yourself up into a downward facing dog. Give it a little stretch and space here. Open up the hands, bend one knee. I'm going to rotate my hips, kind of bringing my knees toward the middle of my mat. A little more invitation of a stretch up and around. Maybe corkscrewing the head, looking right or left underneath the armpits. So how can you open this body? Come forward and kip up onto the ball outs the feet, gaze ahead, and walk yourself out to your plank today. Squeeze the elbows in. So determine what your plank is. It might be knees down, gaze forward, or it might be with the hips up. Give it a little yes, tuck the chin to the heart center, gaze forward. Nice. Breathe it out. When you're ready, bring the left leg in underneath and you're on your runner stretch to the right. So draw the energy out of the heel. And again, looking up. When you're ready, lift that leg up and extend the opposite arm forward. Reach and extend. Let's circle the wrists and the ankles here today. Fingers, back of hand, front of hand. Both directions. Nice. When you're ready, place that hand down and bring your knee up toward the shoulder and press it back. One more time to the shoulder, press it back. Kick the leg behind you and knee to nose. So a little more cat stretch. Inhale, gaze forward and arch open. One more time. Nice. Gently bring the knees down, hands down, and then circle that spine like a jump rope, side to side. Let the joints go soft on this so you can open it up, breathe. Let the neck go. And when you're ready, squeeze the elbows in toward each other. And let's come to the runner stretch on the other side. So if you're on right, you're on the left, squeezing the elbows in. Yeah. Feel that energy out the back of the heel, lengthening calf, hammies, glutes. And when you're ready, pop that left leg up in the air, opposite arm come forward. And right here, pull the belly in. Just knit the rib cage a little bit as you circle wrists and ankles. Nice. Breathe it out. And when you're ready, bring that arm down. Take the knee to the inside. Give yourself that cat stretch. Take it back up. Exhale as you pull the knee to nose. Inhale as you arch up. Squeeze the elbows in. So really lengthen through the back. So put some intention in the move. Nice. Gently bring that knee to the elbow or the shoulder. Press out and push back. Such nice stretches and awareness of the outer hips. And when you're ready, bring the knees back down. Circle one more time each direction with the spine. And come into your child's pose. So reach the arms forward, extend the hips back. So use that sticky mat to lengthen, like you're trying to pull and push and find some rounding. When you're ready, start to crawl over to the left. Bring the right arm into that web spaces on top of the left hand. Cradle the head and breathe. So as you do so, push your hip to the right. Really put some enjoyment into each stretch that you're creating. Slowly start to walk the center. This time, left arm chasing right arm over. See where you want it to go. Drop your hips to the left, left hand, finding those web spaces between the right hand, and breathe. And release back, walk it back. And coming it up through a cat stretch onto your knees. So it's a nice place to put some cushioning underneath the knees and just start to roll the shoulders back, up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. Let's even take this a splash across the front of the body. Inhale up, exhale open. Yeah, take another breath. Inhale up, exhale and expand. So become aware of your angel wings, those those back behind you, open. One more time, inhale. And this time find cactus arms. Pull the arms open, yeah. Feel that opening. Maybe circle wrists, ankles, or excuse me, wrists, fingers, and slide your left leg forward. Bring the hands together. So I'm holding onto my fingers and I'm going to slide that left knee forward and I'm going to expand my elbows to the side as I lean back. So creating that back bend as the front knee comes forward. Nice. Gently find those cactus arms again that we did in the beginning on the ground. So where is the pose accessible? Then intertwine the fingers back behind the head and let the head fall into the hands. You might find a little more space here in the back bend. Take a breath, inhale up, exhale up and over, forward. Reach, reach, reach the end of the mat. So let those transitions be the work as you look back to the right thigh, left thigh, curl the knee under and find your runner stretch. Maybe massage the ball onto the foot a little bit. Back and forth, feel each toe. Hand down, and then come into a gentle twist. So go toward the leg that's bent in front of you. If you're with me, I believe it's the right leg. And circle the right arm back and around. Reach forward. Now take a breath. Inhale up. Exhale, open. So let it be about the shoulder. Let the arm go for the ride. And now reverse that direction. So stay in that runner stretch. Feel the ball of the foot back. Reversing circle. Breathe. Nice. And when you're ready, bring the hands to the big toe side of the foot and just give it a little stretch here. So just roll back and forth. So both hands are the big toe side of the foot. Nice place for a block. And when you're ready, drop the back knee down and circle the leg back behind you. Open up the hands wide, come back into tabletop, and this time swirl the hips back and back. Maybe even walk the hands forward. Maybe come forward a little bit. So starting to come into kind of a lazy up dog again. Reach and breathe, yeah. So that inquire of what would feel quite good in this moment. When you're ready, curl the back toes under into a foot fold. Walk the hands back. Take a breath forward. Inhale. Exhale and open. Squeeze. Yeah, so you might have a little more room here after the shoulder opener laying down. Inhale front. Turn the palms away and tap the fingers together. Tuck the chin, gaze forward. Take another breath. Breathe it out. So let's come into a camel pose here. Take a breath and circle the hands back behind you. Thumbs to the side, fingertips down. Push the hips forward. So start to shimmy the front of the quads to the far wall in front of you. Chin can stay tucked, or you can gaze up or back. See if you can start to pin the elbows toward each other. Yeah. Maybe a little massage back there while you're there, right? Keep the breath smooth. If you find it getting jaggedy, come out of the stretch a little bit, out of the posture. This is a big one. When you're ready, start to push the hips into the hands. Let the chin melt to the chest. Squeeze the elbows back one more time and slide the hands down by the side. Turn your gaze forward. Take a breath, cactus arms, inhale. Exhale, open the elbows wide. So do that again. Inhale. Exhale, open the elbows wide. Fingers too, right? That's it. Inhale. Exhale, draw down. So let the shoulders relax in one more time. Let's come into that back bend again, but this time shoot the elbows forward. Push the hips forward and breathe. Gently intertwine the fingers back behind the head in this pose. Open up. So let the skull rest in the fingers. Let the elbows and heart center open. When you're ready, bring it back to the center. Reach the arms up to the sky. A little mountain pose on top, and bring your opposite leg forward. Left leg, if you're with me, breathe it out. I wish you were here, Pat, to tell me. Take a breath. Inhale. One more time, come into those cactus arms and pull back. So really opening up heart center. Reach the arms on the horizon, this time open long. When you're ready, intertwine the fingers, maybe the opposite way. Let the other one be on top. Different thumbs on top, and breathe. Tuck chin, gaze forward, and extend up and reach it forward. Forward, short edge of the mat over the leg that's in front of you. Tuck the chin, look back. When you're ready, curl the back toes under your low lunge. So feet are about hip distance apart, so tidy that up if you need to. Maybe flex the front toes open to meet that mat. And whatever leg is front, that's the arm that opens up wide into the twist. So again, making this about the shoulder, releasing the shoulder from the ear. Full breath. So visit that Ujjayi pranayama again. Maybe that whisper on the back of the throat, the invitation for the 3-part breathing. When you're ready, the arm that's up, bring it to the inside, big toe side of the foot. Breathe and walk the hands so you're facing the long edge of the mat. Draw your toes forward so the toes are to the long edge of the mat and the heels are to the long edge of the mat. And bend the knees slightly, bend the elbows, and let yourself cascade the body toward the earth. So the crown of the head, top of the head is to the earth. And just do a little micro bending of the knees here. Just a little shift. When you're ready, bend both knees, and with intention, send the sits bones to the sky as you lengthen the legs. And take a walk over to your right leg. Gaze forward almost in a tabletop, lifting up, and then pressing the heart center toward the right leg. Let the chin cup to the heart center and left hand to the outside of the ankle. Let that bend a little bit. It might give a little pull as you slide the right arm up into a twist. Breathe. Notice where the breath flows when you breathe deeply with intention. Right arm that's up, slide it through between the leg and the arm and bring it forward into the mat. So middle. So now you've crossed the elbows. You can soften into this a little bit. What would happen if you put a bend in that right knee and then extended it long? Bend in that right knee and then extend long. Left leg can stay stable and long. Maybe an inhale and an exhale, either direction. Nice. When you're ready, release the hand and let them hold on to the opposite elbows. Give it a little crisscross applesauce and just swing it side to side. Or maybe find some circles. Reaching the elbows forward. Circle it back to the heart center and reverse. Feel where you're rooting down to the feet now. Big toe, baby toe, heels. Bring the hands to the mat. Come halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, stay here and push the mat apart with the feet. So you can bend the knees a little bit, but activate the outside of the thighs. The abductors press. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen. Again, a nice place for blocks or books underneath the hands. And then start to surrender back down, crown of head to earth, and walk over to the left leg. Inviting right hand to have the outside of the ankle or the shin or part of the leg above or below the knee. So kind of the intention to marry the body toward the leg, and then slide the left arm up and open. Draw the shoulder back. Deep breaths. When you're ready, take that left arm and slide it through the leg and the arm and put it to the middle of the mat. So crisscrossing elbows. Start to put a little bend and a little intention of lengthening the left leg. Might be a little smaller than the other side. It just depends how much of a stretch you've put across the heart center and back as well. That's going to affect your range here. Press. When you're ready, hold that extension. Slide the opposite hand to the elbow. And one more time, give it a little figure eight or a swirl down. Place the hands to the mat. Come into tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Let the hands come to the thighs. Start to bend the knees and heel toe in slightly. Still staying wide, and maybe let the hands or the forearms come to the quads and drop the hips down. So maybe using the arms is to pull the knees open a little bit to get a little action on that inner thigh. Little side to side pulse. See if you can direct the hips lower than the heart center. Yeah. Breathe it out. Root the feet down. Take a breath all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale to the shoulders. Maybe wiggle out the hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, clam to the front. Inhale to the heart. Exhale down. Take it again. Deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale, shoulders. Inhale, open. Bring the legs together. Exhale to the front of the body, all the way to the heart center and down. So give it a little shake out here. A little shake, shake, shake. Wrists, fingers, arms, all the cheeks in your body. Right? Breathe it out. Empty coat sleeves. Let's do this. Take it out. So let's give it a little energy today. Ooh, beautiful Wednesday, middle of the week. Sun is shining. Moon has been so bright. If you can, capture that. Ask Siri what time the moon rises and check it out. So fun to see. Look back behind you. Lengthen the neck a little bit. Deep breaths today. Deep breaths. Let it go. Oh, feels so good. Nice. Come back to the center. Take a deep breath up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Couple more of those. Inhale. So remember, all these breaths are part of your practice. They're always accessible to you. You're taking your Augie dogs for a walk. Might get somebody's attention on the path. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. All the way up. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Open. Draw the shoulders down. Now create your mountain pose. Tucking chin. Fingertips down by the side. Feet underneath the hips. Shoulders down. Close eyes or soft gaze and notice. Nice. What is your intention today for your practice on the mat and off the mat? Maybe a little more patience. Maybe a little less judgment of self, of others. Put a little ease in. Yeah. Bring yourself up to the top of the mat and open up the toes. Is a nice place to leave the blocks as well. And just roll to the ball, onto the foot to the heels. So you're at the top of the mat. I'm just going to roll back so I can stay in screen with you guys. Palm onto the feet to the heels. So just roll up and back and down. So lots of little feet actions here, pressing down. Roll the shoulders back, trying to maintain that Tadasana feeling. Tuck the chin, and then just slide side to side. Yeah, almost like you're dancing, right? And then circle it all the way around. You are dancing. Outside, heels, ball mounts of feet. So circle it around and reverse that. Let's place the hands on the hips and start to invite the hips into this foot circle. So still pretending you're outlining the foot, outside, toes, outside, heels. And now drop the feet down and start to roll through the hips. So in Tai Chi, they call this turning the waist. Beautiful lady turning the waist, I think. Right, TJ? Chris, are you there? Circle it around and breathe. Nice. Feel that roll. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Let's split the room. Left arm back, right arm forward. Twist everything back. So stay down here. Let the hands drift. And now push the left hip forward. Open up that left shoulder. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale up. Exhale. We're going to go the other way and let the hip follow. So it's going to the back right corner. Let the arms float down. Keep the breath flowing. Now push the right hip forward. So just noticing the difference in that. Take a breath. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold down. Draw the shoulders down. Little flow here. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down, circle up. Inhale, all the way up. Right hand on left wrist. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale to the sky. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Find that circle. Come forward. Rounding, rounding, rounding. Let's do that circle again. And you decide if you want to take it any lower. So you can stay quite high with the shoulders involved, or you can start to bend down and swoosh in front of the legs. Take it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Draw the shoulders away. That's your invitation. Hands to shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Soften knees. Reverse up. Inhale. This time, left hand on right wrist. Take a breath. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the left. So start your circles. You're going to have 2 circles. The first one can be the top of the spine, rounding, reaching, left to right. Take that breath again and decide if you want this circle to be a little bigger, softening the knees. All the way down, lift up. Yeah. Take a breath. Inhale, open, sky down, forward fold, breathe. Hands come to the shins. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down, bend the knees here and come into Utkatasana, your chair pose, fierce pose, yeah, breathe it out. Draw the shoulders into the heart, and back into the shoulder girdle, sit back, and just start to gently swing your arms forward, back, looking side to side. Getting ready for those skis, right? Cross country or downhill, strengthening, lengthening. Flex the toes up. Can you curl the toes up? Keep the weight on the ball mounts, the feet and the heels. Press. When you're ready, both arms come back. Breathe, draw the shoulders back, hands down. Tuck the chin and gaze to the mat, but let the back of the head go to the mat. And then look left. Go slowly. And as you do so, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Go slowly, look to the mat. In the other direction, breathe. Sit the hips a little lower. And when you're ready, dive down, forward fold into a downward facing dog. Let's do those community breaths. Let's do 3 of them. So feel the broadening of the back, heels toward the mat. Weight on the palms of the hands and fingers. Take a deep breath in, soften the belly. Exhale all the way out. Really let it keep flowing like you're fogging a mirror. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more time. Gently come up on the ball mounts the feet. Release back to the heels. One more and be softly with your breath. All the way up on the ball mounts the feet. Drop the knees to the earth and walk the hands out in front of you. Let's come back down facing the mat. You can squeeze the elbows in. If you've got a chaturanga in your back pocket, you can do that as well. But just releasing down. Lengthen one leg, lengthen the other leg, hands just across the front of the body to start. And bring the knees bent and just swish side to side. Little windshield wipers with the tops of the legs. So I love the idea of letting go, realigning, maybe make some circles here with the legs. And reverse. Work. Take the feet to the mat and curl the toes under. Give it a little press here. So push, push, push. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And draw the arms down back behind you so palms are facing up to the sky. Uncurl the toes. Draw the arms back and lift the heart center. Inhale. Exhale, float down. So again, find that softness and gentleness. And our boat pose up. Inhale. Gaze forward. Bow up. Push and exhale down. Take it again. Maybe lift one leg. Inhale. Bending one knee. Exhale down. As you reach back and open the heart, other leg kicks up. Inhale. Exhale. So lots going on in the body, shifting shoulders away from ears. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Exhale, stay here and kick the other leg up. And if it's accessible for you, maybe grab onto the hands or not, or hands onto feet, and start to bow up. So again, your hands might be attached or they might not. Kip the hips, squeeze the knees toward each other, and open up the heart center. So again, if you don't have the feet, that's fine. Just keep the hands back. You're probably working harder, keeping the heart center open. Breathe. And when you're ready, float down, release, and bring the hands back into the mat and pause. So feel the letting go here. Relax shoulders, relax glutes, let go. Notice the aliveness of the back body. When you're ready, gently place the hands by the heart center, squeeze the elbows in, and push yourself back to child's pose. So going into that opposite contraction, go slowly, folding back, breathing in, breathing out. Find a place to rest the head. And really float the hands back. Draw the shoulders open, and once again, bring your right leg forward. Right knee over the ankle. Take hips so they're even, and the shoulders are right over the hips. Take a up. Lengthen up. I want you to contract the glutes and right underneath. Visualize the bottom part of the body down. So we're going to twist the upper body. So right leg is forward, left arm comes down, and breathe. So come to the horizon to start. Breathe it out. So really pull the right shoulder back. When you're ready, take that right arm and find the back of the left leg. Yep, lift the left arm up. A little bit of a balance here today. Breathe. If you want, you can take it back into that arch. You can even soften that left elbow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Extend left arm up. Put it float back to the horizon. Release arm that's back behind you, right arm. Take a breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, let's go to the other side. So glue the feet down again. Glue that front knee over the ankle and twist. So now same arm, same leg is front and back. Open the heart center, breathe.
Liz, I think you lost your microphone.
Same thing, reverse. Left hand back, right arm up. Let the elbow bend up above. Push the hips forward. You decide on the amount of arch. Breath is smooth. Nice. See if you can soften the grip on the back leg a little bit. Yep. Reach forward, right arm forward, left arm. Take a breath, both arms up. Inhale. Exhale. One more low lunge. One hand on either side of the foot. Curl the back toe under. Place the hands in the front thigh. Pull the shoulders back. High lunge. Breathe. Reach and extend. Squeeze the belly to the back. Energy out the back heel. When you're ready, flip into your warrior two. Slide the back foot down. Heel toe. Right foot heel intersects left. And draw down. I want you to really feel the heart open to the long edge of the mat. Got it. Breathe. When you're ready, turn to the side. Circle the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Show me those cactus arms again. I give you a little muscle. Inhale. Exhale. Cactus up. Drop them in. See how that connects the back body. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale down. Bend the knees. And when you're ready, find your downward facing dog. So you're going to go back to facing me into a downward facing dog. So same direction you came from, and just push the hips back. Now see what kind of yoga play you want to do here. Set yourself free. You might want to walk the dogs. You might want to lengthen the legs up, extending, breathing. Whoops. Maybe that sounds better. And breathing. And when you're ready, melt the knees to the earth. Walk the hands back. Take a breath all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, open. So bring your opposite leg forward. So your left leg coming forward. Root that front knee over the ankle. And again, think about that top foot. Maybe and lift it and give it an intention to press down. Square both hips. Square both shoulders. Root. Let's come into those twists. So long neck, tuck chin, inhale up. Tadasana, mountain arms. Kiss your ears with the tops of the arms. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, your opposite arm, right arm's going to come forward, left arm back. Breathe and open. So root the top of the foot down behind you. Breathe. Extend left arm back. Can you find that opposite thigh? Reach right arm forward. Lift to the sky. Lengthen it. Curl the arm back. Breathe. So you might want to push the hips forward to find that arch. Draw the shoulders back to find that arch. When you're ready, slide the right arm back to the horizon. Left arm. Bring it all the way up. Inhale. See how squared off you are? And just tidy that up a little bit and come to the other side. Same arm, same leg forward. Left and left, right and right back. Open. Now, right now, turn that left knee out to the pinky toe side of the foot. Breathe. A little deeper. Maybe find that Ujjayi pranayama. When you're ready, circle arms up, 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 all the way up to the sky. All the way up, maybe find a little arch. Breathe. Find that lean back again. Take the right arm back, left arm forward. So same thigh, same leg, and reach and extend. I want to leave that out. Now turn your gaze forward. Reach both arms up again. Extend forward. Come into your low lunge. Blocks are nice here, or books. Curl the back toe under, front knee over the ankle. Yeah. So low lunge to high lunge. Walk one hand up to the thigh, other hand up to the thigh. That's a lot of work. Bring it all the way up to the sky. High lunge. Breathe. Sink that back heel out to the back of the mat. Take a deep breath and find your warrior two. Pivot and turn. Back foot flattens. Front heel intersects the back arch of the foot, and breathe. Relax shoulders. Find a softness and an opening here. All the prep work you did to get here. Peace and grace right now. Nice. When you're ready, open hands. Bring them up to the top of the sky. Heel toe the feet in and come into mountain pose. Hands and Anjali Mudra to heart center. And pause. So give it a little step out, wiggle out, find that center. Soft gaze or eyes closed. So ending our practice on our backs, I'm going to bring us through Yogi Squat. If that's in your practice, great. If it's not, that's okay too. We can actually hold onto a chair or a table that might help pull and assist you down into your Yogi Squat. So again, we've done some good hip opening, shoulder opening. So the idea to keep the shoulders back, tuck the chin, bring the feet a little more than hip distance apart. And everybody's got their practice, their width. So hands or forearms to thighs. Drop the hips down. And this might be enough for today. If you want to go a little lower, you can. You can even change the width of the feet. So again, the idea is to keep the knees tracking over where the toes are. So again, push off heels or stay where you're comfortable. So maybe a little less today, maybe a little more. Roll the shoulders back. Yeah. 2 more soft breaths. And when you're ready, have a seat on your mat. And let's roll ourselves all the way back and down today. So again, maybe a little control or maybe a little flop down. You decide. Extend arms overhead. Root the feet to the mat. Maybe intertwine the fingers. Push the palms away. So keep that stretch going up. Walk the feet wider and then come into the windshield wipers laying down. So inhale the knees up center. Exhale as you look the opposite way the knees are going. Take a breath. Exhale, let them drift down. So again, the idea of really using that back leg for the stretch. Release the bind in the hands, circle down. Drop the elbows by the side. Draw the shoulders down and put the feet right behind the hips. And let's just float into a couple bridges here, palms facing down. Imprint the back, inhale and lift. Exhale, release down. Match that breath. Inhale, you can imprint and then lift. Exhale down. You can even find the imprint here again. A little release, imprint again. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. One more time for a gentle hold up into bridge. Inhale up. Exhale, stay. And I'm lifting my head up just to keep a long, elegant neck. That gave me a little more space there. Press. Root the feet. Knees track over the ankles and breathe. When you're ready, gently float down, down, down. Hug one knee to the heart center, the other. So find that compassion of self. Dip the knees toward the heart center, maybe forehead up toward the knees. Release down, arms to side, and give it a little swoosh into a spinal twist. Knees go one direction, you look the opposite way. Little pause of a breath, bring it back to the center. Exhale, other side. One more time. Find the ease, the breath. Find the ease in the body. So finish your practice as we move into our stillness of Shavasana. You might want to do another bridge, another twist, maybe feet sole to sole, maybe circling hips. Listen to your body. And then allow yourself to melt into some stillness. Absorb your practice. So what does your Shavasana feel like? You can bring it back into a child's pose, laying down face up or face down. Allow yourself to surrender to the breath. Relaxed body, relaxed mind. Few more breaths into the stillness. Feel the release that you've created with their practice today. The answer why we're drawn to our mats over and over again. Finding that ease and that peace. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Begin to circle wrists. And if you want to stay in this Shavasana longer, allow yourself to breathe and be here. Otherwise, wiggling out toes and fingers. Hugging one knee to the heart center and the other. Raising arms overhead. And just tipping right or left, knee to knee, hip to hip. Using that bottom arm to bend into a pillow underneath the head. Place the other hand in front of the heart center. A couple breaths here. When you're ready, push off the floor. Find a gentle, easy place, or again, the invitation to stay where you are. Sitting up tall. And coming back to that Ujjayi pranayama. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. A little constriction of the throat, making that ocean sound, that wave sound of softness. Hold on to this sensation today. Thank you for coming in to share practices today with this beautiful Sangha. I wish you all peace and ease. Namaste.